Hi Capricorn, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys. It is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Please remember that time is fluid and this could have already happened. It could be happening now or it could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there, so take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Also please be reminded that cross watchers, these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, however it resonates with you. Slightly different setup. I'm actually currently away at my folks and I'm not in the normal space to do these, so it's very ad hoc, but the perks are upload times are somewhat increased because there's broadband here, which I don't actually have where I'm from, and normally it's via a hotspot, so makes it a little bit more difficult to get all of the readings out, but we're going to have a go today. So what do we have for Capricorn for July? What have we got? Oh, King of Cups. What are we going? You want to be trusted by somebody. You want to show them that you are the real deal. This is you opening your heart space and saying, yep, I am here to stay. This is truly who I am. I want you to trust me. I want you to trust the words that come out of my mouth. Oh, wow. Okay. So it is a past situation that we're looking at the moment. These never came to fruition, but they're still on your mind. And you still have the mindset of saying, yeah, okay, yeah, I have been thinking about you for some time, but obviously the time wasn't right when you both came into unison, first of all. So it could be a friendship or something you intimated that, you know, you liked each other, and that was that. There was nothing after that. It just lay fallow in the ground. So I feel that it's been a long time coming, but you're in the energy now saying, yeah, man, I want to water these seeds. I want them to grow into a connection. So you're wanting to put the effort in and open up emotionally and psychologically to this person and actually tell them how you feel. Wow, okay. Yeah, you've you've got the Five of Pentacles. You've been watching them from the sidelines, so I feel that you've been either watching them from afar, either by social media, or you've been asking friends about them, but you can't interact with them for some reason. There is a blockage there, so it could be that you're already in a connection. Yep, the Justice card's just flown out, which is, yeah, you balance in the books and telling this person exactly how you feel about them. It's also balancing the books for you, I feel, emotionally, because you've never spoken about this situation. There's some kind of distrust here as well, because these are seeds well planted. You didn't put the effort in. Neither of you watered these seeds after you. Whatever happened in your connection, it just lay on fallow ground. So you want the other person to trust you. More important, they keep saying trust you, because you want to build on this. You want it to become something. You want it to grow again into some form of relationship. So the Justice card here, balancing the books. It's also severance as well. It means a severance of the past, I feel, because you've been very mournful without them. But in the in-between time, between not talking to this person at all, you've been working really hard on your career and finances. So I think that you've got to some form of pinnacle now where you realise that there's something missing. Yeah, there we go. Seven of Cups. Reminiscing about what had gone. So it's reminiscing on I shoulda, woulda, coulda, what life could have been like if I had have been actually open and honest about how I felt about this person. Things could have been so much more, you know, different if I had just been very honest about my emotions for them. So looking at the past and regretting it, but also this cup's still here on the ledge, so they're still available for you to put the time and effort in with if you turn your gaze towards them and don't sit in this more mournful position here, but your energies are aligning in a very strong a strong way, because we've got the King of Cups here. So getting rid of this Seven of Cups energy, which leads you, look at that, just rewatering, just severing whatever's gone between you, and just saying, yeah, I want a bright and happy future, the Sun card. I want to look forward to you know, brighter days. I'm in a position now where I feel I have the strength to move towards you and to open a dialogue. But you're very determined with that King of Cups energy to fully open up and say to this person, okay, yeah, this is who I am. I do have feelings for you, but I've kept them hidden for some reason. But you have been spying on them in the background. So yeah, oh, Magician here. You've got all the resources to send or to create a connection, or recreate the connection, respark these seeds. So everything in your life is in alignment. Your mental and emotional considerations are perfectly in alignment with what you want. So there's no more indecision for you. So perhaps that's why this connection faltered in the first place. Perhaps there were too many energies involved. I don't know. But the Magician card is here. So you're actively sending out signs and synchronicities as well towards this person energetically, okay, to get them to notice you, so not to forget you. So when you come back in, they're not so surprised. It's not like, oh, where have you been for ages? It's kind of like you sending them all these signs saying, I'm coming towards you. But it has taken a long time. Four of Wands, yeah. You want to celebrate with them. It's a very strong desire to create a fantastic future between you and somebody that you've already had a connection with. So you obviously still like this person, you're still interested in them, you're still invested in this connection, because you're still mourning it, you're still wondering why it dissipated and just never, you know, got a chance to fulfill its full potential. But you're very committed to, as you're coming towards this person and saying, yeah, this is my decision, you were the one that got away. You've got the Five of Cups. You were the one. I recognise that now. I really want this connection. So you're always like fighting for it, I would say. Wow, a beautiful energy, yeah. So, in terms of speaking to this person, okay, well, you're coming across, it's a very tiny dialogue, but there's a huge amount of energy behind it. There's a huge amount of unspoken words behind it, even though the initial contact is very tiny. So you're still a bit worried about how this person's going to receive you, I feel. Princess of Cups. So it's a very small message, of hello, how are you? How have you been? I know, you know, it's been ages since I spoke to you, but I was just wondering how you were. You were on my mind. And it's that kind of dialogue to try and open up a connection. Not only that, it's friendly, it's also, there's some sass in there as well. So it's kind of like a winky face, or perhaps the overuse of exclamation marks. Hi, how are you doing? With all this kind of like extra things attached to it. Whoa, can't even speak. So it's a struggle, isn't it? Come on, guys. If we've been away from a connection for some time and then we try and revisit it, or we want to respark it, it does get difficult. But I think you've got to that point now where you recognise that this person is the one for you. You want to invest in this. You like their energy. You're kind of shoulda, woulda, coulda. Wish it had been different. Well, it can be different as long as you put the effort in, as long as you come towards them. So, the High Priest. So while you're doing all this procrastinating or just going through, it's quite an emotional reading, to be perfectly honest. While you're going through all these heavy emotions of mourning, etc., being left out in the cold, can't interact with them, perhaps you've blocked each other on social media, I don't know. But it's trying to get a message out to them. So while you have been thinking about doing that, you're making routine incremental changes in your life to bring about a different outcome, because you want this to be, I feel, successful, especially with that Four of Wands card. It's commitment in itself, so it's creating a very solid connection between you and these seeds that are planted. Yeah, look, the Tower moment. So something cataclysmic has happened. So it almost feels whatever you've experienced that was due to the breakdown of this connection, perhaps, like I said, too many energies and you chose someone else and now you're regretting it or had regretted it. The Tower moment, all hell broke loose, and it's kind of like recognizing that this person is the person that you want to invest your energy in, time and energy. This is the relationship that you want to nurture. This is the person that you want in your life. So the Tower moment here, it's a tremendous amount of although it's negative, okay, there's a positive to it. There's always a silver lining. So it frees you up to invest in yourself, to get yourself into a space where you feel confident enough to come towards somebody, and then come in as very, very, very strong King of Cups energy, which is, yeah, just trust the words I say. I am invested. I want to grow this. I know who you are to me. I'm passionate about you, the King of Wands. I want to lead this. I want to initiate this conversation. I want to initiate this dialogue with you. Wow. Okay. The Ace of Cups. Like I said, seeds well planted. Although you have a lot of love for this person, you want to create an emotional dynamic between both of you. You never fulfilled its full potential, so you never explained how much emotion you have for this person, how much you love them, because you clearly do. You're still thinking about them, you're still running the scenarios over in your head. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What would life be like, if I was married to this person, almost. So wanting to have a brand new situation with them. Now, through this very dark period of being separate from each other, like I said, you've been working really, really hard in the background to try and make yourself stable in order for you to make good choices moving forward. And this person you do consider to be the best choice. This is your match. This is the person that you want to spend time with. So you want this wheel to turn, and I feel from the very tiny dialogue, it's not massive, it's not a declaration, but you actually show an enthusiasm and friendliness towards this person. Again, through that interaction, this wheel turns. This wheel turns. So it could turn in the favour of, yeah, I want to be friends with you, I want this to go the full distance, blah, 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 blah. Or it could turn, even if it's a negative outcome and this person is just not interested at steel. Here we go, we've got voice changes again, or accent changes. It's still a movement forward, because you would have closed a chapter off that you're still wondering about. So don't go to end of days with shoulda, woulda, coulda. What if I'd said this and that and this, and would my life have been different? Just explain it while you've got this time on your side. But Six of Pentacles. So very committed to coming towards this person and giving them your love, your time, your effort, which it looks like it was absent in the past, but that's I feel on both sides of it. So it wasn't just it just went. It was here today and gone tomorrow. So it could have been that you were in a very precarious situation and had to shut all lines of communication. But you're thinking about, look at that, Ten of Pentacles. So you just want to spend time with this person. Like I said, you have everything, all the resources in the book to move forward, to make this a connection if you so wish to do so. If you so wish to do so, doesn't make sense. Thank you. If you wish to do so. So these Ten of Pentacles, it just indicate just spending quality time with each other. There is family here as well, so perhaps you envisage having a family with them, or they would be a good introduction to your family already if you have family. Whatever the case may be, it's just about spending quality time with each other, and you're prepared to almost, I keep saying, jump through hoops to do that. Wow. Yeah. So the Three of Wands, waiting, waiting, waiting. I feel that that's an egotistical card there. I feel that that's you waiting for them to make the first move back to you, or to initiate a conversation with you. But the silence has grown stronger and stronger and stronger, and that person is not reaching out to you. So you're standing there wondering, okay, are they coming back? We had a connection once. Okay, that kind of like faltered and went to the wayside. So what happens now? I can't keep hanging around. I can't keep waiting. I need to make a decision whether or not to move forward. There's a decision in a conflict, Five of Wands. Do I do this? Do I not? Do I do this? Do I not? But this is something that you have thought about for some time, because we've got here the Ace of Cups, like I said, a brand new emotional situation, but also the stability as well. So you see this as being going the distance with the Four of Wands here, which is about commitment. Wow, okay. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading. So I am going to leave it at that for you. I don't think I'm going to take any more cards either. Just bear with me. I'm just going to see actually how the other person feels about you. So see if we can take some cards. So how does the other person feel about Capricorn, the one that they want to open this dialogue with and just re-spark this connection? How do they feel about Capricorn? What their current feelings at the moment? Oh, Six of Water. I think that they've been reminiscing about you as well. So it's definitely a connection from way back when. We've got Six of Water. Feels like they've been heavily thinking about you and about the past, about the times that you've shared, or the connection that you shared with each other. Looking at it, romanticising it, so making it out to be probably better than it was, should I say. But they're heavily in the mode of wanting to recapture the energy that you share between you. We've got the life experience card here, so I feel that when you come in with that tiny dialogue, everything kind of like changes for them. They have to do a complete 180 where it's been silent before. There's a voice now, there's a dialogue that's opening up between both of you, and it's kind of like, oh, they do actually want to get to know me, and they do actually want to put the time and effort into this. Okay, so what else can you tell us? Highest messages only for Capricorn in relation to this person. How do they feel about Capricorn? How do they feel about Capricorn? Yeah, it's a bit of a weird setup at the moment. Like I said, I'm at my folks' home. I've just come in, so you may hear some voices in the background. I don't have any I don't have any control over that. So yeah, King of Air. So I feel that this person here, when you do come back in, they're going to be completely honest about the past, and they're going to tell you some truths that either you take on board, run away from, or you face. And I feel that with that King of Cups and the King of Wands energy, you're saying, okay, then the past is a past. You know, we just need this to move on. I've been, why would you give me that? I've been a dick, regardless of gender, because neither of you watered this connection, and you clearly want it. You clearly want it to work this time. So I feel that you may be a little bit scared about coming towards them with that conflict, the Five of, the Five of Wands. Oh God, it's basically you're doing it to each other. I think that you're in perfect alignment now with each other. So both of you know who you are, know what you want moving forward. There's no shinny shanny around. I think you're going to have a very open and honest conversation about what you want for the future. This person is going to certainly tell you what they want, and I feel that you are going to tell them what you want as well. So nothing's hidden, nothing is kind of like second guessing. Do they like me? Don't they like me? You know, is this going to be here today, gone tomorrow? No, it's not. It's a full commitment to making this work. So they've also got the Magicians, so they are in perfect alignment, and perhaps it never would have worked in the beginning because you weren't in alignment with each other. But something's happened to both of you to kind of like get into that energetic frequency of each other. So you're both calling each other in, you're both reminding each other of who you were, what things you shared together, and that's why you're wondering about them, they're wondering about you, because you're both doing the same thing. Yep, 8 of fire. So I feel that when you do come in, this person here tells you what they want. That's it. You're not going to run away, Capricorn. You're actually going to say, okay, let's go and do this thing. Because, you know, we only have a limited amount of years on this planet that we call Earth. In this time scale anyway, and why not make the most of them, and why not be with somebody that you really want to be with, that is kind of like in your, or speaks the same energetic language as you, is in alignment with you, that you have, that you want to spend time with, because spending time, you will never get time back. Okay, so spend it with people that you are or want to invest in. You want to create something that's sustainable for the future, rather than kind of like, I don't know, connections which are here today and gone tomorrow. Sometimes they feel good, and sometimes we do that because, you know, it feels good at a time. But ultimately, I think that all of us are looking for that solid connection, soul connection with someone. Somebody who speaks the same language, same love, wants the same things. So events for this person here, it gets very, very, very busy in their head. They're like, oh my gosh, Capricorn really wants this. Oh, I never thought this would happen. Never in a million years. So, beautiful reading. So, I'm just going to take some angel answers and romance angel cards. So, we've got big happy changes. I think it's just when you make a decision and just go, yeah, to hell with it. You know, life's for living, not for what ifs. It's not for what ifs. It is for living. So, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Capricorn, please? Capricorn. In relation to this reading, we've got success. Sorry, you've seen the cards the opposite way, but it's the only way I can do these videos today, or this month, and the situation will improve, which is gorgeous, because you know, it was just seeds well planted, you know, and it's going to take time, like with anything. It's a relationship about getting to know each other and putting the time and effort in, and that's why you're in the King of Cups energy. But you're very motivated, very passionate about creating this connection in a very positive way, because you do see them as the sun, as somebody bright, as energetic. You want to look forward to the future rather than having, you know, those nagging doubts in the back of your head of if I had have taken that leap of faith, where could I have been? So big happy changes, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there's going to be a lot of chatter, and I feel that when you first send that very peppy communication out, this person goes, okay then, but it will lead to deeper conversations. And I feel that's when that King of Air comes in. It kind of like clears the air between both of you to make a decision on what you both want. But I feel that you both want this because you're both in magician mode. So beautiful. Anything else? Anything else? Highest messages only, please. Highest messages only. Highest messages only. Thank you. We also have success. We've got here romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, they are. The situation will improve. There is chemistry here because both of you will be able to talk about it and say, yeah, you do find each other attractive, not on a soul basis, but also romantically and physically. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And there is a huge difference between both of you. We've got religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. Could be that you're spiritual, they're not. They're spiritual, you're not. You're religious, whatever the case may be. It could be age, it could be geographical location, it could be anything. But there is a significant difference between both of you. It could be career, it could be anything. Okay, so anything else that you can tell Capricorn? Yeah, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And anything else for Capricorn in relation to this reading, please? Capricorn. Anything else? I can feel there's another card in here somewhere that wants to come out. Oh dear. Do you know what? It's so hot in the UK at the moment. It's absolutely blistering. I have never experienced heat like this. Never experienced heat like this. And my parents live in Warwickshire in the UK, and I've just come up from Cornwall to see family and friends. yeah, it's stifling here, and apparently back in Cornwall it's even hotter. So I've got the grueling drive back, which will take me about 4 hours tomorrow morning. So wish me luck. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. We've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Well, yes, you have. And it's time to retreat and disconnect from the world. I feel that's you saying to outside influences or other people, okay, you know, it's time for me. It's time for my life to begin. It's time for me to have the life that I want moving forward and going towards a person that you want to spend that life with. Wow, okay. So Capricorn, if that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful July, and I'll see you again in August. Love you loads.